Hey, Wayne from ChirpSounds. Wanted to talk to you in this video about the simplicity of this unit. Everybody's got stuff around their house that is needlessly complicated to set up and use, and we wanted to make sure that we didn't become that. ChirpSounds is about bringing the audio back to your bird watching experience. It does that very well, and it does it very simply, and we don't want you to think that this is going to be a complicated unit. If you can turn a radio on and off, you can handle this. So we'll have little individual videos to show all of the functionality, but essentially we wanted to keep this thing as simple as possible, and not doing that, honestly, is what kept this thing from market for so long. But now we are laser focused on what this thing does, and it does it extremely well. So when you flip the unit over, you'll see that there are only four things down there. You'll see the microphone is off to one side, and then in a little recessed area to keep water away from it, there's an LED viewing port that shows you the status of the unit. And again, we'll get into that and show you how all that works. But you'll also find a power charging port, which is USB-C, so the cable goes in either way. Even that's simple, not directional like a micro USB would be. You have to get it in one way. You don't have to worry about that with this unit. In fact, it only handles charging. It doesn't even handle data, so it can even be more waterproof than a traditional USB-C port. And then there's also that multifunction button that does everything, just one button. So the button turns the unit on and off. If you hold the button a little longer when you turn it on, it goes into pairing mode, which again we'll walk you through with videos. And there's once it's operating and transmitting, you press that button one time and it turns on the filter that filters out all the low frequency noises. So if the sound of amplified traffic, which you wouldn't normally hear or may not bother you when you're not running this unit, now take that many times amplified, and you'll hear it over the speakers. If that bothers you, you press that button one time and everything below 1,000 hertz disappears. So if your neighbor is running their AC unit, or you can hear that traffic noise from the highway, even off in the distance. You may not hear it right now, but when you run this thing through a speaker and amplify it a number of times, suddenly that stuff is available. If that bothers you, push the button and it goes away. We picked 1,000 hertz because almost all birds' songs are above that. And I confirmed it in my local testing. My office is here in Eastern Pennsylvania, and mourning doves are the lowest voice that we would hear here. And with that filter engaged, you can still hear them just fine. So just wanted to kind of talk about simplicity a little bit. And, if anybody thinks that this is another gadget they're going to have a hard time with, trust me, it's not. We're going to have lots of videos to walk you through it. And I think you'll find this as simple as we could have possibly made it. Okay, that's it for now. Talk to you next time.